Right now, Christian YouTube is full of people anticipating the rapture. Many of them are looking to the stars for signs of Christ's return. But they should be looking at the ground, where the foundation of the gospel was built, no longer asking for the kingdom to come, but seeking their place within the kingdom that has been expanding for over 2,000 years.
On October 14th, the eclipse forms a diamond ring on the finger. A Virgo informed about Comet Nishimura, which journeyed through Virgo before proceeding into the tail of Hydra. Hydra, in various mythologies, is a beast known for its many heads and horns. In Revelation 12, the second sign speaks of the tail of the dragon casting out a third of the stars, drawing a parallel with Hydra's depiction.
There are few finer examples of trying to tie a doctrine of devils back into the Bible. We've discussed in other videos why we can't place the Great Tribulation in our future according to the Bible, but today we're going to talk about this sign in Revelation chapter 12. But first, let's have a look at the real constellation of Virgo without all of the work done by graphic designers. Welcome to the land of the real, where Virgo doesn't exist. But what does exist is the island of Patmos, and it's where the Apostle John was exiled to while writing the book of Revelation. But while John was receiving the revelation, he wasn't standing there looking at the sky. He was having a vision. And just because it talks about the sun, moon, and stars doesn't mean that that's where you should be looking to determine these things. I'm about to show you that this, just like the prophecy in Daniel chapter 9, has the same foundation as everything else in the Bible: Christ crucified. John writes, "And a great sign appeared in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, with the moon under her feet, and on her head a crown of 12 stars. She was pregnant and was crying out in birth pains and the agony of giving birth. And another sign appeared in heaven. Behold, a great red dragon with 7 heads and 10 horns, and on his heads 7 diadems. His tail swept down a third of the stars of heaven and cast them to earth. And the dragon stood before the woman who was about to give birth, so that when she bore her child he might devour it. She gave birth to a male child, one who is to rule all the nations with a rod of iron. But her child was caught up to God and to his throne. And the woman fled into the wilderness, where she has a place prepared by God, in which she is to be nourished for 1,260 days." Are you a member of the church today, with access to as much information as we have access to, and you don't know who the male child is who is caught up to God's throne? If so, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. The problem is you have access to too much information, and most of it is garbage. The male child in Revelation chapter 12 caught up to God's throne is your Lord and Savior. The woman is mankind who is on earth, which is bathed in the light of the sun with the stars as her crown. And the dragon is the spirit of the Antichrist, who is working through people to try and kill Christ from the moment he was born. You have to stop scratching your itching ears with these fables and get into the Bible, using Christ as the foundation for everything.